Oh, we got to win a ton. We got to win a bunch of games.
Yes, sir. As a great man once said, just win, baby. So that's what we're here to do.
Woo, playoffs!
We want to win the championship bad, so we're just hungry.
Hopefully we're going to see this new culture, lead to more wins on the field.
2025, baby! Super Bowl champion!
Super Bowl mojo! We're going to win it.
We haven't won much in this since I've been here. I've made the playoffs one time, but I fully expect to win.
Everybody wants to win, and God willing, we're going to get there.
From Channel 13, this is Vegas Locker Room, sponsored by Active Plumbing and Air Conditioning.
Well, guys, nothing screams football season more than Raider Nation showing up to training camp, faces fully painted and ready to go. Nick, how excited are you?
No doubt about it. It is the best time of year, and it's almost here. There's nothing like the blissful sound of Raiders, because football season's right around the corner, and I'm ready to run through a brick wall already, Alex.
You and me both, Nick. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on Vegas Locker Room. We've got a show that's packed full of football, and you guessed it, guys. More football. I'm Alex Eschelman.
And I'm Nick Walters. Look, the autumn wind is not here quite yet, but the summer wind is, as Las Vegas Raiders football is back. When veterans reported for training camp on Tuesday, the new look silver and black were already a vibe.
Yes, sir. Mamba, baby. Back at it. Back at it.
Probably not going to say something as cool as Max did, so first day of school, let's get it.
Year 2, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Always compete, baby.
Get after it, man. Go Raiders. Come on.
Training camp number 1. Let's get it. Tino in the building. Let's go. It's like a reunion. What's going on? Back to school, huh? That's right.
Best day of the year. Christmas Day.
A nice, hot, and sunny Christmas Day for the Raiders as they hit the field for training camp starting Tuesday. Their first under head coach Pete Carroll. Entering his 18th season as an NFL head coach, Carroll knows a thing or two about Dubs. He had a winning record in 11 out of 14 seasons leading the Seahawks, and he plans to keep racking up those wins in the desert.
I've been winning 10 games a year for 20 years or something, I mean, what are my expectations? We're going to win a bunch. And I don't care, who hears that. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It ain't about what anybody hears. It's about what we do. And so that's why our expectations are really high. The standards need to be so that the expectations can be met. We'll see what happens,
Nick, the energy of the team this year is just absolutely contagious.
It certainly is. Even when we're out there, we're getting pumped up just beyond the sidelines. Look, even at 73, Pete Carroll is a lightning in a bottle. We saw that rub off on players and staff during OTAs and minicamp. Well, the team has picked up where they left off over there in Henderson. Raider Nation is known for being very overly optimistic, but with Carroll's expectations sky high, Raider fans are in mid-season form.
First day of opening training camp. We are so excited. I can't believe it. It is going to be an awesome year. We're going to win a lot of games, just like Pete Carroll said. We're going to get to the playoffs. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. We're going to be world champions. I am so excited. I just can't wait till the games start.
It's the first time coming out. Everyone's excited for the season, all the hype. Just excited to be here, see what's in store for this season. Pete's saying it's going to translate the wins this season. Hopefully we're going to have another playoff appearance.
Training camp is fantastic. The team looks sharp. We're ready to go to the Super Bowl this year. It's happening.
Why are you so excited about this year?
Man, yeah, Pete Carroll.
We know that he took us through Super Bowls for Seattle Seahawks, and he's going to do it for the Raiders this time.
Undefeated season?
Yes.
Obviously.
Obviously.
How many games do you think the Raiders are going to win this year?
A lot.
How many?
Like 100.
It's a new regime. It's going to take a little time to gel, but I'm optimistic that they're going to be in the playoffs.
Playoffs. And then we'll see.
We got to take baby steps.
It's not delusional, it's just confidence, right? Look, the Golden Knights won the Stanley Cup in Season 6, so maybe these fans are onto something, and Season 6 for the Raiders right here in Las Vegas could result in the team's first Lombardi trophy since 1984. Raiders fans are obviously some of the best in football, and if you think you're the biggest fan here in Las Vegas, you should let us know. We want to feature you during our fan cam. Show us why you're the ultimate fan at ktnv.com/fancam, and you just might make it onto our show.
Now, fans aren't the only ones bringing high energy to the Silver and Black. Raider Nation and the players agree that while he might be 73 years old, no one brings the hype more than head coach Pete Carroll.
Like I said, it's contagious. Like I said, I don't know how he do it. I don't know how he find that energy, where it's coming from, but just a little burst that he has pushes us all. And you can't come in here and have less energy than him. It just don't make sense.
I'm much younger than him, and I wish I had his energy, man. He's running all over the field right now. He's going crazy.
Yeah, Pete doesn't seem different at all. I'm pretty sure he's learned a lot. That's just the way that he is. He's always trying to improve, and I think, for me as, just a player, just seeing him, man, it's just great to see the energy that he continues to bring every single day. Our first team meeting was just jacked up, and, guys are, losing their minds in there. But, Pete, he loves it, and I think, he's only going to continue to get better as a coach because that's his mindset. That's the way he works.
Nick, I love the question you asked Coach Carroll prior to the start of training camp about his youthfulness and what he brings to the field. And he said, I am laser sharp. Look out.
He said, look out, and I'd be looking out because this guy is super intense. I was actually covering Pete Carroll in Seattle in 2019. He was like 67 at that time. He feels even younger now because he knows how important it is to get the ball rolling, or the inflatable ball rolling, in this new era. So, all things are looking up with Pete Carroll at the helm in Las Vegas, and it's exciting times for those Raiders fans, as you could tell. Well, look, one man Carroll has been impressed with so far at camp is superstar defensive end Max Crosby. Crosby has been a standout leader both on the field and off, and is the perfect example of what Carroll expects from every single player who dons the silver and black this year.
Being a leader is just part of who I am, and being, part of my, evolution as a player. I want to get better in every way I can. I would push myself, just like I push my teammates. You know what I mean? I never ask somebody to do something I wouldn't do, and that's the way I live and how I operate. And I expect to win every time I come out on the field. I don't care what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's every drill, everything we do. I'm expecting to win.
Now Max and the Raiders will look to walk that talk. Look, entering his 7th season, Mad Max has been a part of 4 coaching regimes dating back to John Gruden, 3 in the last 3 seasons alone. But something about the Carroll Spytech era, well, it just feels different.
Now, the Raiders offense is also working to step up this season with the leadership of star wide receiver Jacoby Myers. Myers enters his 3rd year with the Silver and Black, coming off of a career best season, reaching the 1,000-yard mark for the first time in 2024. And though he likes scoring touchdowns,
Myers hopes to help his teammates find the end zone too.
I want to be somebody that help the guys get better. I want our group to be the best group. It ain't even about me, because if we could all collectively eat, that means we could all collectively get one-on-ones and then win on 3rd down, win in critical situations, and everybody get paid when everybody wins. So.
Well, look, Alex, that's just one of the weapons that Geno Smith now has at his disposal. Ashton Jeanty, Brock Bowers, they're sure to get a lot of carries and targets, and they actually spoke today as well.
And, in addition to all those guys, Jackson Powers-Johnson, you always love seeing that guy as well. But Brock Bowers, I'm super excited to see what he continues to do after the historic rookie season that he had last year, Nick.
6th overall pick, Jeanty says that he showed up to training camp a little lighter to be more explosive, and Brock Bowers says he's going to be avoiding that sophomore slump. But Geno Smith, at the age 34 season, he is going to be a key component of what makes this Raiders offense roll. And it's no secret that the Raiders have seen their fair share of quarterback issues. It's been a revolving door behind center since Derek Carr's departure, but Geno Smith's arrival over the offseason brings stability to the QB room. Entering his 13th NFL season, Geno Smith says he didn't come to Vegas to roll the dice. I came to run the table.
Every part of my game has to improve. I can't pinpoint one thing because I think that's, it's kind of taken away from everything else. We work hard on this practice field, and, we come out here to get better, and that's what I try to do. As a great man once said, just win, baby. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to win, and, again, it's about what we do every single day, winning habits, creating a winning mentality. That's something we're doing already, so we just got to take it one day at a time, one step at a time.
Shout out Al Davis, famously saying, "They wrote me off, but I didn't write back after breaking out as a Seahawk." The 34-year-old plans to prove that Las Vegas is right. Now reunited with Pete Carroll on a new $75 million contract.
While there are key additions to the Raiders, cuts are already being made on the team. Star defensive tackle Christian Wilkins was released Thursday, reportedly due to a dispute with the team regarding whether or not to have surgery after setbacks in his recovery from a broken foot. Wilkins refused to follow the team's recommendation to get a second procedure. A disagreement between the two parties regarding his rehab followed, leading to the Raiders releasing him. The team waived the guaranteed money in his contract, and Wilkins has since filed a grievance with the NFLPA. Now, the last time we saw him as a Raider is this social media video recently posted by wideout Alex Bachman. It looks like an injury isn't going to keep him from busting a move here or there.
When Clemson won the national championship, he broke out into the splits at least 2 or 3 times. I've still been trying to accomplish that one. It was incredible.
I mean, that sounds pretty impressive. I could try to do a cartwheel right here, maybe a backflip of my own.
Yeah, okay.
All right, here we go. I've been actually working on this. Ready?
Sure, I'm
1,
backing up.
2.
Yep, boom. Okay, that was a good windup. I was a cheerleader for a year or 2, so that was good.
I would have far worse than a Jones fracture in my foot if I actually tried to backflip right there.
We're going to work on that, Nick. All right, UNLV football new head football coach Dan Mullen warming up with his team here to live up to his EA Sports college football video game self. Gotta love it.
Right, the new video game, I was looking kind of buff, so I got to kind of get a little bit in better shape, I think, right now.
He and his team living up to the hype this season. Their first day of fall camp, from individual to team drills. This new era of Rebels football looks to only build on what the team accomplished last season.
I think we might be slightly ahead of where we left off, which shows all the work the guys put in over the summer. A lot of the football stuff's hard to see without pads, but the effort and the retention of what we're trying to learn offensively, defensively was really good.
Along with Mullen getting a nice stretch in with his team, that hyped up huddle is another occurrence at the start of every UNLV football practice that this new coaching staff is ushering into the program.
Can't wait to see the Scarlet and Gray in action. All right, coming up, the Aces are back on the court as the second half of their season gets underway. Hear what the team is focusing on moving forward.
And an unforgettable 2-day football camp, giving athletes with special needs a chance to suit up and take the turf. Stay with us here on Vegas Locker Room.
Welcome back to Vegas Locker Room. We recently saw a special event for special athletes. Our Taylor Rocha shows us how the Raiders were giving back to our Las Vegas community last weekend.
There's something special about the way sports brings people together, and this weekend in Henderson, that connection was on full display as the community came together to make sure every local athlete gets their moment to shine.
Go Raider!
A CrossFit room at a local gym in Henderson transformed into a place where every athlete was given a reason to smile.
We're just having a great time watching natural ability shine here.
The Ability Center teamed up with the Raiders, LVAC, and local coaches to host a 2-day inclusive football camp designed for athletes with special needs.
Football is my favorite type of sport. I like football and basketball, bowling, bodybuilding.
Joseph was one of dozens who showed up ready to compete and left with something much more meaningful.
I feel super confident. I got my favorite people on my team.
Organizers say that's what this camp is all about, leveling the field and giving everyone a shot.
Everything that we're doing at the Ability Center through peering, mentoring, providing these sports opportunities, giving them the access to what everyone else has done so much for their confidence.
The athletes ran through real drills with equipment and jerseys donated by the Raiders, guided by coaches who came not just to teach, but to empower.
Thinking about the football season starting, and I know they see the camps on TV, they can say to their friends, hey, I did a football camp. I did a Raider football camp.
And while the athletes may have gotten the spotlight, the impact reached everyone who took part.
I don't know if they get more from me, what I get from them, but it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing something.
And when the day ended with touchdown dances, they all proved this was never just about football.
Because sometimes the biggest wins don't show up on the scoreboard. They show up in the smiles. In Henderson, Taylor Rocha, Channel 13 Sports.
That is so awesome. Inclusion is so important, and it's so cool to see that the Raiders are having everyone in this community be involved with their program.
Such a beautiful story. One of my favorite types of stories that we tell here on Channel 13, and Taylor did a great job with that one for sure.
Well, obviously the Raiders aren't the only silver and black professional organization based in Henderson, because we got our former back-to-back world champion Las Vegas Aces, and they're of course in the thick of their season. The Aces just kicked off the back half of their season this week. We caught up with the team earlier this week and asked about their mindset heading into the second half. Here's what they had to say.
So there's lessons that we need to be learning and lessons that need to be carrying over into this second half that, we took our hits early. I don't think anybody has been happy with the way not only we've played individually but collectively.
You want to be playing your best basketball in September, and that's what it's all about. That's the end goal. You go through things, you try to figure things out. May and June, a little bit of July, and then start fine-tuning some things. So hopefully we're trending in that direction and start to have W's behind those things.
The Aces return to the court tomorrow in Dallas against the Wings. Tip-off is at 1 p.m. You can watch the game on the spot, Vegas 34.
One Aces player who keeps climbing the ladder of the WNBA's all-time scoring list is Jewell Loyd. However, in playing a game of Pop-A-Shot with the star guard, I learned that Jewell shines bright for more reasons than just her basketball skills. Favorite memory playing basketball growing up?
Playing with my brother at the park.
Go-to part of your game day routine?
Mott's apple juice.
Hype song, game day hype song?
Anything Justin Bieber.
I love
You have to.
Give me a song.
Oh, Changes, That's What Love Is, Habitual. I got lists.
Becky Hammond impression.
I need a blazer and a hoodie.
Okay, hobby outside of basketball. I kind of know this one.
Pickleball.
Pickleball, last but not least, one thing you want the Aces fan base to know about this team.
We're in hunting season. We're hungry. We're ready to go. We want to bring a championship back here.
Well, look at how sweet this is. Megan Gustafson was the latest player to be featured on the Aces collectible player pins. And could you do a Megan Gustafson pin without her adorable corgi Pancake? Of course not. Here we see Gustafson seeing her pin for the first time, and the excitement seeing her furry friend included. But that's not the only big moment recently. The Aces Center announced her engagement on social media over the weekend to pro basketball player David DeLeo. Congratulations, Megan. We wish you and David the very best.
Kurtz charging, barehanded, flip to the plate, he got him! Oh my goodness! An acrobatic effort by Nick Kurtz.
Incredible stuff there. Nick Kurtz continues to make a name for himself in the MLB. The A's first baseman earns his first American League Player of the Week honor. Kurtz leads all rookies in homers with 19, and his secret to success, here it is.
Knowing I don't have to absolutely crush every single ball to hit a home run. I think that's the biggest thing, just taking the same swing I take at anything else. So I'm happy that now that we've got a lot of games under my belt that I'm feeling comfortable and, helping the team win.
Now, I think it's safe to say Kurtz is making a strong case for himself to be a top candidate for AL Rookie of the Year, along with his teammate, Jacob Wilson.
And while we've still got 3 years before we see Kurtz or any other A's play in their new Las Vegas home, you can track the construction progress of the ballpark with a new live cam. You can see the website on your screen.
Playoffs!
Now, when we come back, the Nighthawks are soaring into the postseason. Hear what they have to say about punching their ticket to playoffs.
Plus, we take a moment to honor a sports icon following his sudden death earlier this week. Don't go away. You're watching Vegas Locker Room. Welcome back. Congratulations to Vegas Golden Knights head coach Bruce Cassidy, who was named to the 2026 Winter Olympic Games for Team Canada. Cassidy will be one of 4 assistant coaches for Canada's men's Olympic team. VGK forward Jack Eichel was also one of the first 6 players named to the Team USA preliminary roster. The Milano Cortina 2026 Winter Olympics begin on February 6th.
Hockey season is just around the corner, and the Henderson Silver Knights dropped their theme games for the upcoming season. They'll open the year on October 10th, celebrate Halloween on October 25th with Nightmare on Ice, and participate in the team's Lucky Launch event on December 16th. The always popular Star Wars night is in March, and the season wraps up with Fan Appreciation Night for their home finale on April 14th.
These theme nights are the best. I'm already starting to miss it with the Golden Knights season. Now it's been over for quite some time.
Right.
Yeah, and I can't wait to get them back.
Lucky Launch. I know that Star Wars Night is a popular one, but you cannot miss Lucky Launch. Have that one marked on your calendars, guys.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful, wonderful event.
Well, maybe the Raiders should have a Star Wars Night since, the dark side and everything. Just every fan. Well, look, the Nighthawks, they're heading to the playoffs, and they're a very happy bunch.
I think we not done yet.
I love it. You heard them. The Vegas Nighthawks are not done yet, officially punching their ticket to the playoffs for the second straight season. Vegas lost in the first round of postseason play last year and is looking for redemption this time around.
The guys that was here last year, we kind of got a bad taste in our mouth from that playoff loss against Arizona. So just trying to come in, try to get everything rolling, so once we hit the playoffs, we good to go.
Offensively, the Nighthawks rank top 3 in the Indoor Football League. And saving the best for last tonight, we end the show honoring and remembering a wrestling legend, Hulk Hogan. He died this week at the age of 71. Nick.
So sad, Alex. Yeah. Medical personnel responded to Hogan's home in Clearwater, Florida Thursday morning for what operators called a cardiac arrest. He was later pronounced dead at the hospital. Hogan was widely recognized as the biggest wrestling star of all time, helping to shape the WWE into what it is today. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005 before a scandal over racist comments he made while being secretly recorded caused the WWE to remove him in 2015. Hulk was inducted into the Hall of Fame a second time in 2020. In a statement following his death, the WWE called Hogan, quote, one of pop culture's most recognizable figures, end quote. Hulk Hogan, such an iconic figure in wrestling and also in athletics in general. And right here in the combat sports capital of the world, he was competing in WrestleMania 9. And anyone who can appreciate the WWE, it was very tragic news to learn on Thursday.
Definitely. Body slamming Andre the Giant, his cameo in Rocky, just some of the many amazing, memorable moments that I think people share when thinking of Hulk Hogan. And it'll be interesting to see if they do a tribute or something at the WWE next year.
You'll always be remembered, but thanks so much for joining us. We cannot wait for football season, and we'll see you right here for Vegas Locker Room next Saturday night.